enormous degree.
Wayne Barrett, we wanted to ask you about Donald Trump's wives. He's married 3 people, Ivana Trump, Marla Maples, and Melania Trump. They factor in significantly in his campaign. Ivana Trump actually accused him of raping her. Can you talk about the significance, especially as he moves into attacking Bill Clinton, not because of Bill Clinton's behavior with his wife per se, but with other women?
Yeah, it's a real irony that that he has the balls to do this. I watch the children in these shows, and they're given remarkable deference by television journalists. I mean, they treat him as if they're Heidi Cruz's kids. They don't ask him, "Oh, do you love your papa?" That seems to be the only question that they can ask him. And he appears to be a good father. But if you're a good father, okay, you're going to go through a divorce. A lot of good fathers and mothers have gone through divorces. They don't leak best sex I ever had stories to be plastered all over the tabloids while their 13-year-old son is going to school.
Explain what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, that's, Donald milked the divorce, the breakup with part of his shtick. One of the reasons white males love him so much in this campaign is they think he's a stud, right? I mean, Marla Maples was a beauty, classic American beauty, So the whole thing that he fed during that divorce, which was
his divorce with
Ivana, yes, was just so incredibly ugly, and it was damaging to the children. And then he got into a fight with Ivana over who gets what in the end, and he wanted Eric's computer. They fought over Eric's computer, right? Yes, I mean, and so his treatment of Ivana, the mother of his first 3 children, was just deplorable. And then Marla already has the child before they get married, right? And so when he breaks up with her, she signs a confidentiality agreement. So, the 2 of them, their lips are sealed. But when she thought he was running for president in 2011, she was doing an interview in Britain, in London. And she said, if he runs for president, I'm going to have to tell the world what he's really like. And Trump's lawyers go immediately into court, and then they actually stood out after they got some sort of a order from the court, and she's completely silenced, and we'll never hear from her again. They actually stood in front of the courthouse and said she had proven that she was a bimbo. That's what they said. So, I mean, the way in which he has treated his wives is just, it's really deplorable. I wrote in the book that Donald took the Fifth Amendment 100 times during the course of the divorce proceedings in his deposition, questioned by Ivana's lawyers about other women. And the Division of Gaming Enforcement down in New Jersey reviewed my book. And they actually got his deposition, which I didn't have. I had an estimate that came from a very knowledgeable source. And so I said 100, and they corrected me and said, no, we only took the Fifth Amendment 97 times. Keep that in mind when you hear from Donald Trump about the deposition that Bill Clinton did about Paula Jones, which was the basis of the impeachment. And so here's Donald apparently not committing perjury, but refusing to answer 97 questions about other women, which I think says an awful lot about his marital life.